So today we're going to cover Moncler. I pull up their site here. You can find them at Nordy's. You can find them at a bunch of high-end stores, Saks Fifth, Bloomingdale's. But they're an interesting company because they have a few interesting patents that I wanted to share with you guys. So as always, I'm going to show you guys how to do this start to finish in case you guys are doing your own research. I'll show you guys how you can go about figuring this sort of information out for yourselves. Real quick, I just want to point out that this is their website. You can see they have all kinds of different clothing, bags, jackets, scarves, shirts, pants. I mean, everything, you name it, you're going to find. Now, the first thing that I want to point out, if you're trying to do this on your own and do some of your own research on companies like fashion companies, the first thing that you want to get right is their name. So you want to make sure that you actually have the right spelling of their name. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the uspto.gov site and start searching. So we're going to go to uspto.gov. And again, we're going to focus this episode around patents. If we have time, we might also consider looking at their trademarks. But for today, let's look at just their patents. Again, kind of unusual when you think clothing brands. Probably most of you are thinking about trademarks and how they can protect their brand, their logo, maybe even trade dress. But again, patents are an incredibly powerful right. And so a lot of companies, especially companies with resources, will also use patents in order to protect their intellectual property. So let's get into it. Let's see exactly how Moncler has done it with patents. So I'm going to go ahead and once I'm here, uspto.gov, I'm going to click on patents. And what I basically want to do is I want to get to the search. So this first tab here searches issued patents. The one on the right searches published patent applications. So I'm going to go ahead and click patents because I want to search actual patents. Now, one thing you can do, I'm going to search by assignee. In other words, I'm going to search by the owner of the patent. So in this case, I'm going to search by assignee and then type in Moncler. I'm going to click search, and I see there's 4 patents that come up. Pretty cool. Let's start with the very bottom one. So you can see they've patented. Now, these are design patents. You know, they're design patents by the D before the number. So that's the big tell. That's how you know it's a design patent. And again, we see there's 4 design patents here. They have one on a down jacket, on 2 bags, and an article of clothing. So as you can see, so they have 4. Let's start with the very first one here. They go increase numerically. And so let's see, this is probably the most recent one to issue right here. November 12, 2013. So let's see and take a look at what they have patented. And then before we do that, also, I just want to pull up these images here just to show you guys. Let's see if the links work. Let's see. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and attach it here. So this is one of the links that was cited as a reference. Here's another link. And again, these are cited by the examiner. And they're cited on the face of the patent. But let's just take a look at them real quick. I haven't actually even shown you guys what the actual patent is, but I will show you guys in 1 second. I just want to start off by having these links handy. Oh, this one's down. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at the actual patent. If you click on images, it'll open up another screen and you'll actually be able to see. So here we can see it looks like they've actually patented one of their down jackets. As you can see, what they're claiming is ornamental design for a down jacket. And let me scroll down so we can see more of this. Oh, if you click full pages, that's how you actually see the entire patent. So let's check it out. So pretty cool. Again, this is a patent, not a trademark, a patent. It's pretty cool that they were able to get this through. So again, it's on the ornamental features. That's what they're protecting. So the look of it, the way the lines extend in a parallel horizontal fashion and then vertically, the sleeves, the lower seams, the upper collar. These are all ornamental features that they're claiming are distinctive and worthy of patent protection. And we're granted a patent. I mean, this is a patent issued in 2013. Pretty cool. It's a good learning lesson because if you're a company out there that's putting out articles of clothing, this is something that you can consider doing for your own products. If the look of it, if the ornamental features of your clothing is in fact distinctive, this is one way that you can go about protecting it. Now, one thing I'll point out to you guys is that patents have a life. And so in this case, you can see the term is 14 years. So keep that in mind. Now, let's take a look at some of the other patents they have It's actually an Italian company, but as I understood, it was actually started in France. It was purchased, I believe, was it 2003? Yeah, 2003 purchased. So kind of cool. So as you can see, the inventor's from Paris, but the assignee is Moncler, Italian, publicly traded SRL. So let's go back. Let's take a look at what some of the other hits that we could find for their patents. So this is the down jacket. So now we have a bag. Let's check out the bag. Let's see what exactly they've patented here. Again, no references here that I can see. Okay, so as you can see, here's the bag right here. Again, also issued patent, guys. So this issued September 3rd, 2013. This inventor here is Italian. And let's take a full look at all the pages. So this one has 8 pages. And again, what they're claiming here is the ornamental design of this Moncler bag. So the seams, the way the bag curves, the look of the zipper, the handle, the buckles, the creases. I mean, all the ornamental features of this are what they are trying to protect and claiming they own. So pretty cool, guys. So if you guys are a clothing company putting out jackets, bags, I mean, this is an awesome example. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this episode today. I thought it's another way to keep you guys thinking on your feet about different ways that you can protect your intellectual property. Again, for design patents, what you're going to commonly see is you're going to see all these different views. So you're going to see top-down view, perspective view, side view, bottom view. Basically, every view that you can think of, they're going to show on most design patents. So pretty neat. Yeah, this handle actually looks pretty distinctive. I see it's pretty wide, kind of interesting. But it looks like it tapers downwards as it goes into these buckles here on the side, or clasps. Not sure what the right word is for those, but pretty neat. So this is one of the bags. As you guys saw earlier, there were actually 2 bags. So let's go back and take a look at the other bag that we also found. All right, so I'm going to click back, go back to see the result. Now this patent came out on August 27 of 2013. Again, the Italian and same Italian inventor. Let's take a look at it. Looks like there's multiple views in this one as well. Kind of interesting to see. I mean, you guys saw the last one. We can go back, compare the two. But again, look, as you guys can see, fairly distinctive looking bag, right? So pretty neat that they took the steps required to actually patent this and protect it. Let's click full pages so we can see all the different views that they presented to us. Again, we're protecting the ornamental design of the bag. So this is a nice perspective view of it. As you can see, has this interesting pattern on the bag as it goes up vertically, and also pretty interesting and unique looking handle as well. So again, if you guys are putting out any sort of clothing items out in the market, something to really consider is also pursuing design patent protection in addition to trademark. Trademark seems to be the most common one, and one that most innovators pursue, but you shouldn't discount patents necessarily, because as you guys can see, this is a great example of how one Italian fashion house was able to protect various items of their clothing and apparel. So this is the second bag. Let's take a look at the last article of clothing that they have also filed on. Okay, you're going to click images, take a look. Let's see what they have here. Okay, so this patent issued in January 25th of 2011. Again, the inventor is Italian, signed to Moncler. And interestingly, this is an article of clothing. So this looks like a down jacket. One thing I want to point out to you guys, as you guys can see, there's dashed lines. So they don't actually claim the dotted lines as a feature of the claim, right? So what this means is, if you guys take a close look at this, all they're claiming is actually this side armband here. And if you click on full pages and look at all the images, what you'll see is probably a zoomed in version of it. See, here you go. So here's a super zoomed in version of it right here. So some distinctive side armband piece that shows up, as you guys can see. This is what's actually being protected. I found something similar. I looked on Nordstrom just to see if I could find, let's see if I can do a quick search. I will, let's do a quick images Google search. See what comes up. Again, interesting exercise. Basically what I'm looking for is some discolored band. Basically something like this right here. As you guys can see, there's a pattern on the side armband. It's kind of interesting though that they didn't choose to also protect the band as it comes across the chest. At least if this is the one that it was being directed to. We can look a little more. Here's a similar vein. I mean, as you can see, there's a side armband pattern. I'm not saying that this is exactly the one that they were trying to protect by it. I'm just trying to find other similar down jackets that might possibly have that pattern that we saw, that ornamental feature that we saw in the patent. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of cool when you're doing research on companies to see, okay, these are the design patents they have. Can you go out, be a sleuth, try to actually identify what products they were intending that patent to cover? One of the interesting things about patents is that you don't actually ever have to even make the product to have a patent. And your patent can actually be worth something. It can actually be valuable. There could be infringers out there over on your patent, even if you don't even have a product out there that's covering your patent. I think I found it. This looks like probably, oh, maybe it's this one actually. So, okay. Yeah, it looks like it's probably that one. So if I had to guess, that one or this one maybe. So yeah, again, interesting, fun exercise. One thing I noticed, this one has a zipper coming down the bottom. I'm not actually seeing the zipper here, but maybe I have to zoom in more. I know some of you fashionistas out there probably are laughing at me because you know exactly what jacket this is covering. But again, fun exercise. Do some research on Google. You can learn a lot about different companies and about their priorities, where they invest their resources, because think about it, patents are quite expensive. And so if they file patents on certain articles of clothing, but not others, that's an interesting thing to consider, right? Especially when you are talking about such a large fashion house with as much resources as they have. It's kind of interesting to see what articles of clothing they prioritize and decide to pursue patent protection on. So again, I hope this is an interesting episode, really good way to research companies. Just to give you guys a really quick recap, the way I did this was I basically just went to uspto.gov and I searched by assignee. So if you guys forgot, the code is AN and then / and then the name of the company. And we've done this before. Again, we've done similar episodes where we looked at other fashion houses, but I thought Moncler was cool because they have a few interesting patents, down jackets and bags. And also, it was kind of cool also just to look at this particular patent on the jacket, because it wasn't protecting the overall jacket. It was just protecting the armband. So kind of interesting to see how other companies do it. But again, uspto.gov, and then you're going to go to search for patents and search for issued patents. And then you're going to select assignee name and just type the assignee name right in the box and then click search, and it'll come up. So I'll go ahead and just do it one more time for you guys just to see, and then you'll see all 4 results. And then you can sieve through, do some independent research, try to actually see if you can find the products out in the market. So again, design patents, really cool way to protect your bags, belts, jackets, pants, any article of clothing that you guys put on the market that has a distinctive look to it. Consider also filing a design patent on it.